Hey, what is up, farming fans? ToT's for 12 here. And hey, we have just got the landscaping mod in. It is finally here and available. The way we get to it, you just hit your purchase your store button, and boom, there it is in the shovel. There is a caveat on this, caution. I would actually recommend, wrong button, I would actually recommend not hitting the wrong button. It's a lot easier that way. And actually go over. And if you'll look, I've got mine set on 15 minutes. Autosave. Turn it off. Totally. And then save your game. Trust me on this. You're going to want to do it. I almost made the same mistake, but I thought, I might ought to save that first. And then I noticed the autosave was on. And I thought, I don't want it to autosave because of the simple fact I'm going to screw up. And I did. So, take off your autosave and save the game. You're going to thank me later. Okay, landscaping. You hit X and go into it. And of course, it starts out where you're at. Let's go over here. Yeah, quick zip. If I can figure out where I'm at. Okay. Right here. I own this. See that little... It won't do away with trees. That's the only thing I don't like. But you want the bush gone? Boom. There it is. It's gone. You can change your size by your right joystick up and down. So, boom. Or you can do it really small and on a little clump of grass that's in the way. I don't own that, I don't guess. Sure thought I did. Boom. And there. It takes care of that. It won't do the trees. There's a small tree. But it does all the little... Those are shrubs. It's gone. Mow them over. And if you got to watch, do not hold down the X. You just tap it. Because if you hold it down, you create a square mound. And the longer you hold it, the taller it gets. So, that's why I say get used to this first before you actually start doing autosave. You can put it back down to normal, but you got to do that by pressing the square button. R1, say you make a divot. R1, once you get that, will actually level out or flatten out the ground according to that area right there. But you want to build it back up where it's about level with everything else, so you don't have any dips and humps and holes and everything to contend with. So you get it all built back up. And R1, make it all level so it's nice and neat. There's no bumps in it. R1 flattens it out. Triangle will smooth it out. Make it all nice and smooth so there's no bubbles, no ridges, no tears or anything like that for you to hit. Of course, your keypad up and down zooms left and right on your left joystick moves it. Your camera rotation right joystick. If you press your R3, now that changes your shape. You can do squares, and there again you can change the size of it. Zoom out so you can see it. You can totally change the size of it. Boom. Now the size doesn't. Now see if you notice. I just raised that ground right there. Now I got to go back and fix it. But simple enough. There we go. Maybe it's all taken care of. Don't look like it. Oops, I lowered that. Whoops. I'll build that back up. And the tree's in the way I can't see. There we go. Kind of back to normal. Maybe. For the most part. That's why I say get used to this first before you start actually saving. Because it's going to be a booger getting used to. Flatten to not flatten, and it's going to take some time. It's here. It's cool. I'm liking it, but it's going to take some time getting used to, as you can tell. You change the modification to landscape. In your landscape mode to L3, you can hit the L3. Also, I wanted to mention this, and also, just the same way, your L3, now you can change your different color of plates. If you're watching the bottom right corner of the TV, or the screen, you got grass and grass. You got concrete or gravel, dirt, more dirt, more dirt. There's concrete. So in dirt, so you got that grass, that concrete or gravel, that dirt, that dirt, that dirt, that concrete, and that dirt. So, there is our options. Now zoom that in. Let me get this back to normal here. Well, not per se normal, but something we can actually see what we're jacking with. Come on. See, I'm still getting used to it. It's crazy. Okay, there we go. Now, once the sun's going down, it's hard to tell. Oh, great. I'll fix that. We'll just go over and turn the flashlight on. Solve that problem. But, on that same token, just get used to the landscaping before you actually have the autosave turned on, because it's going to wreak some havoc. I just noticed my time was sped up. I'll fix that too. No wonder it's getting dark. I've probably done that accidentally. I did. There, we'll fix that. Alrighty. If you'll notice, there's the terrain. It's all jacked up of the land. It's going to take some getting used to, guys, but this thing is here. We can adjust our terrain of the land. It's awesome. Just going to take some getting used to. Fine-tuning. And granted, they could have probably done a little bit, hell, they could have probably done a little bit better job in doing this, but we've got it nonetheless. This one is a little, well, weird, I think. You can see parts of the ground with a gray in it, gravel underneath it. This is just pure grass. However, I don't know if this grows or not, so I doubt it. So, there's dirt. Here's the gravel. There's the other dirt. And the other dirt. Got a few dirt choices in here. The concrete, which is pretty cool, I do believe. Except, looks like trees grow up through it. And grass grows up through it. It's kind of weird. And last but not least, dirt. So the different patterns we have for the landscaping tool there, which I think is so badass. It's awesome. I was kind of excited about it. When we got to update, I thought, it's updating. What the hell are they updating? I thought, they're probably fixing some glitches or, something of that nature. Had no idea that actually putting in the landscape timber, or landscape tool. I was like, oh my, that is awesome. When I found it, I was excited. Now, there's a reason why I'm excited. I'll show you this over here. I put all my paddock and my animals together. Well, in doing so, I've got a little bit of dips and dives in places right there. I am going to straighten out. See, all this is little dips and dives and grass and weeds, and it just looks like shit. There's a shit show in here somewhere, and I was a slinger of it. So, I'm going to have to fix my own show. Polish it up a little bit. And polish a turd, you get a shiny turd. Well, we're going to have a shiny turd over here. It's going to be polished and shiny. It may still stink, but it's going to be a polished turd and it's going to be shiny. So, this is one reason I was actually anticipating and waiting. Ooh, squirrel, hang on. Sorry, squirrel moment. Gotta do it. I seen this on the ground. Can't let it sit there. OCD kicks in. Squirrel. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I wish those lights worked a little bit better. Well, that sucked. Okay, okay. It was kind of stupid. Huh. Wow. There we go. Let's do that over here. Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, there's more. Really? Come on. That's one thing about this one. It's a little bit picky on where you... Kind of a pain in the rear sometimes. There we go. Okay. Just seen that. Oh, shoot. Fuzzy nuts. Come on. No, I got the time sped up, but dang. Chickens. Wait, turn the lights off. I didn't see that. Wasn't there. Didn't see it. Can't prove it. Okay, back to the... What was we doing? Oh, yeah. See all this with the two meat. So, all that's going to be gone. Hey, we have daylight again. Squirrel, hang on. Shit, fuzzy. Okay. Boom. Now we got real time. We got roughly 12 hours of daylight. So we can finish this, hopefully. If we don't, there's a problem. All that dead, the weeds right there I sprayed. But now I have just bare spots and nothing matches. Like I said, it's a shit show. So I'm going to polish this turd and make it shiny. So the next time you see this, I'll probably have about 8 hours of work into it trying to figure this thing out. So I can landscape. There we go. Now we can see this a little better. Here's the ground concepts, I call them. Flooring concepts that we can choose from. The gravel, the concrete, the different colors of dirt, and the two different colors of grass. We got the gravel, two different colors of grass, four different colors of dirt, and concrete, which I think is pretty cool. Now this is the red dirt, which is what we have right now on Estancia, Lapacho. Close to it, but not quite. This is a little bit blonder, and this is, for the most part, a little bit too red, too dark. This is red dirt. This is up by Lunatic's area. This is the red dirt country. Up by where Lunatic's at. He's probably used to that. Getting that red dirt. But here's what I'm excited about. If it works, which I know it will, oh, look at that. Look at that. Bringing it up where it's level. Ooh, that's a little bit too much. Have to work on that. Might be better with the round one. Get over here so I can see. Yeah, I could live with that though. That gap right in the middle's gone. Let's see. Change the shape. Ooh, see, we can. Yeah, that wasn't working. It wants to. It's just going to take some time getting used to it. And I might have to have little humps here and there, which will be fine. I can live with that. That would be fine. I can live with a couple humps. Make roadways. As far as that goes, I can live with that. But the terrain was driving me nuts because of the fact of it being just so hilly and rough. Now notice, it would clean off all the grass right through there. It won't clear that. It won't get that close to the fence. It'll get most of it, but not all of it. And just the mangy part of the grass it will clear. It won't clear the solid pieces. Which is crazy. And it should. Ooh, I'm sinking it. We don't want to sink it. And we want to make it level and flat. Ooh, don't do my eggs. Leave my eggs alone. Don't hit them. Don't erase them from me. There we go. See? The actual part that wasn't actually ground, it is now. Boom. So now it's all nice and pretty, or it will be. But let's say I want it to match the ground. So now, boom, let's paint it. But we're going to paint it the grass. So now it matches everything around it. I'm hoping this will grow, but I'm not holding my breath. That's the only bad thing about it, because now I got grass here. Oh. Come in here and paint this puppy. Now I have grass. So this is one of the options I was excited about. And this is the main reason right here. Because now I can paint all that. Make it all look pretty. Match. Let's see, don't that look a lot better than what it did? Oh yeah, a lot better. And now I can come back in here. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Boom. Level that out. Level it out. Well, my UTV's in the way right there. Not let me level that out. Maybe too large. There we go. Level that out. Got a little bit of a heel. But nothing we can kind of flatten a little bit. Make a little entryway. Now it's not so hard of a heel. Oop, back into that. Now it's a little bit of an entryway. It's not so hard of a heel. And we're not going to ramp and kill ourselves every time. There. Kind of a nice little slope to it. Smooth it out. Like I said, it'll take some getting used to. But we'll get this. It'll work, maybe. But that's the nuts and bolts of it. But I'd recommend turning off your autosave, without a doubt. Because if you don't, it's going to suck. Because like I said, I almost made that same mistake. Almost. See? Oh, making it all look pretty. Even the chickens has a little grass. Yeah, they need some grass too, so. Well, I screwed it up, didn't I? But, like I said, I don't have to save it. Because my autosave is turned off. So, I'll come back through here later, and I'll do this with full intention of keeping it. We'll make this look good. When you come back, this will be a totally different area. Right here. Everything will look good. Because for the simple fact, turn your autosave off while you're doing this. And then you can come in here when you get your landscaping done, and you can hit save on just manually as you go. So that way what you do is saved, but what you don't want isn't. See, and you watch going out through the fields, it'll take care of them too. Like I said, I'm hoping this grass grows so you can actually mow it and get the clippings from it. If not, I guess we'll live with it, but sure would be nice if it did. There, see? Just jacking around with it, but that's going to be so much better. You want to do it really quick. Pop that sucker up there and size and really go to town. Take care of all of it. And you can come back and do your roads and editing later. Now it's all colored in now. I'll leave the pig pen over here. Has some grass in it. So there you go. Looks a lot better compared to what it did when it had the mange. A lot better. That mangy grass just wasn't cutting it for me. So, in a nutshell, that is our landscaping. Remember, just like I said, I'd recommend turning off autosave. I think it's going to save you in the long run, especially if you get over here and you screw up and you're doing something that you don't want to happen, or you don't want it changed in that location or something, and you do something crazy and you don't want that. See, there you go. So now you got something you got to fix. Well, the easiest way to fix it right now is for me to turn my game off. So, I mean, yeah, I could sit here and jack around with it and get it back to normal. But it's like, oh, it's time consuming. When I can just, if I mess up majorly or I do something I just totally don't want to do, trying to fix it, I mess it up. It's better off to just take the game and restart your game. That way everything is done. See, now I can, see, I can't get that little spot right there. It's not gonna work. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I got part of it. See, there lies the problem. Gotta jack around with it to get it all back to normal. And there's no guarantee it's even back to normal. See, there's a little terrace in there. A little bit of a terrace to it. We can't get it to go flat. Maybe. I don't know. See, worth a shot, but I think it saves a lot of people a heartache in the long run. I know it's going to save me heartache. So, I appreciate you stopping by. Thumbs up would be awesome. Subscribe if you hadn't already. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Hope this helped. We'll catch you later.